Hey guys, it's just me as usual. Another Daily Darkness. Just want to talk to you guys about some recent events. If you haven't read the news today, a young woman here in the United States was recently killed. Um, because again, she was identifying as transgender. I'm at a loss of words today because, again, it was an extremist Christian that basically did this. No one's calling it an act of terrorism. No one's calling it a hate crime. But she was targeted for being transgender. Um, it's ridiculous. This type of thing should not be happening. I know a lot of people were making excuses and things of that nature to the degree that, oh, well, she worked in the sex industry. You know what? So what if she fucking did? Because let's be honest. How many people out there are going to hire someone like me? Hmm? It's not easy finding a job as, a person that's transgender. I've gone to several interviews recently where basically you could tell I might have been overqualified for the position, but that wasn't why I was denied a job. I mean, I had an interview at Lowe's recently, and, you know, you could tell that I had great history, great background, probably more qualified than most people there, but because of all this, I'm not currently working. So here's a young lady that did have a career, possibly in the past, possibly presently, but a gentleman had met up with her, spewed out some, basically terrible, terrible phrases to her face, and pretty much shot her in the face. Fortunately, the thing of it is that she didn't die. Chances are she may never speak again. And the kicker of it is that some people basically run around and shout things like "all lives matter." It's awful damn funny when basically y'all want to say all lives matter, but nobody comes to the aid of a transgender person. I've watched video footage of not only the United States, but in other countries where somebody identifies transgender, and people go right by this person on the street who's getting beaten to death. Do nothing because they're transgender. Same way with race, Black lives matter. I'm tired of people who scream all lives matter. Because at the end of the day, let's face it, these are people that are getting attacked and injured and things of that nature. And yeah, they're armed, but let's put it this way. I know many people that carry guns in the back of their car that are white here in the state of Pennsylvania, but when they get pulled over by the cops for their shenanigans, do they get shot to death? Answer's no. So that's why we try to bring attention to these type of things. Now, like I said before, the young lady I'm talking about that was Indiana, I apologize, she wasn't killed, but she may never be able to speak again. She may have other health issues. And there are countless people that are killed on a daily basis just for being who they are, just for what they are. And to judge somebody for being transgender and possibly having a connection with the sex industry, that's ridiculous. Because I hate to say it, our culture relegates people like myself to such things. And that shouldn't be. I should be able to have a 9 to 5 just like everybody else. And, I look at the news on a daily basis and somebody of color's killed, somebody that's transgender is being killed. The first time you see somebody that's white, Christian, and cisgender getting killed for being that, let me know. Because the thing of it is this is upsetting. This is, destruction of humanity. So if you want to walk around carrying signs and pickets saying all lives matter and things of that nature, go fuck yourself. Because the moment you watch somebody else that's not like you getting killed or getting murdered or getting beaten, or, and you walk away, apparently that philosophy doesn't stick. That's why we have to bring attention to certain things. So, if you haven't had the chance to read the article, it's up on my Facebook page. It's troubled me all day today, and it's ridiculous. This kind of hate just needs to end. You've got a young woman in Indiana, in the United States, not some foreign third world country, getting shot in the face, nearly killed, may even die because she's still hospitalized. She had to write down the situation as to what occurred to her for the police report, and it's not being tried as a hate crime. It's not being tried as terrorism. It's just somebody who attempted murder on another person. if things were only that black and white. But that's not the world we live in, is it? So stop with all your all lives, matter bullshit. Okay? When people of a certain race, creed, or sexual orientation or gender identity get attacked, maybe we need to focus on that. Because at the end of the day, this isn't, a situation where hate isn't involved. It is, and it's involved heavily. So think about that, and when you guys get a chance, think about it heavily and start watching out for everybody around you. Because this is something that could happen to me. Granted, I don't work in the sex industry. I've done some camera things, but, it's never really paid off. But the thing of it is at the end of the day, this isn't the way to be. I expect better of the world. I see racist bumper stickers now. Stuff that you wouldn't see like back in, in the night, the stuff that you wouldn't see since like the 50s. Shit like that's still going on. The KKK is still rampant. It's ridiculous. We need to quit the hate. If this is Trump's America, it fucking sucks. So, love you guys. Look out for you. Be safe. Mama Sasha loves you. Take care.